Hello, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. I apologize that I've been so quiet as late. I came to Montana for a couple of weeks and did not do my research. When I got here, I found out that Montana ranks number 2 in the slowest Wi-Fi speed in the United States, coming in second to West Virginia. So if you are thinking about traveling to or moving to Montana, you are going to need a Wi-Fi booster and a Wi-Fi extender. So with that said, let's get into the reading. This is a tea leaf reading. I love this deck. I was just recently gifted this deck, and I love it. I've always wanted it, and then I was gifted it from a friend. So yes. So what do we have here? Broken wishbone. Wishes will not be granted. Oh, who's dousing on our parade? Cane, pay attention to your health. Vase, a secret admirer. Let's get underneath the deck. And mule, someone extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about your health. You're being guided here to pay attention to that. Or you are being guided to relay this message to someone about paying attention to their health, and they are exhausting. Just exhausting to talk to. And I kind of feel that these are just a couple of different readings, right? So we have a secret admirer coming about, someone who is very fancy, very artistic, but could be very fragile. Someone, I kind of feel, who only thinks of themselves, right? Which is why I think the wish is not being granted there, because this person is so into themselves that, and you know, when we are in lust or in love, we fail to see the downfalls of others because we're so attached or attracted to. And it's only when we get into these relationships that we recognize the downfalls or the little the little what's the word? Not synchronicities, but we realize the negative aspects of these other people. And I kind of feel that this secret admirer is one of high means or high maintenance, and only has the capacity to look out for themselves, right? So you're probably hoping and wishing that this is someone who is going to give you the world, but this is actually someone who thinks they are the world, and that you should be feeling very very happy that they're even giving you their time, right? And then we have the whole health aspect, right? So you are being guided to either pay attention to your health, or you're being guided to help someone in regards to paying attention to their health, someone who is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And this could be an older person in your family, someone who's just very much set in their ways. I'm going to drink, I'm going to smoke, I'm going to eat those deep fried Twinkies, and there's nothing that you can do to change it. I am going to pass either way, regardless if it's now or sometimes later, and I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and there's no one who's going to talk me out of this. So you're dealing with a lot of things. You're dealing with the responsibility of either taking care of your health or really trying to help someone pay attention to their health, and they don't want to have anything to do with that. And you're also dealing with this secret admirer here, who could be just a person that is all about them, and them. And if that's the case, do you really want to take on such a challenge in life? Either way, I mean, if that person is going to be so stubborn, how much energy are you willing to put out there to convince them to change their ways, right? And if that secret admirer is so much into themselves, and are you willing to put that much energy? Because after dealing with this person, you ain't got that much energy left. So you're sitting here hoping, wishing, and praying for this divine love, this soul mate, and it turns out to be someone who is just just all about themselves and all to themselves. And it almost kind of feels like they kind of leave it up to you to entertain, quote unquote, them, as opposed to them putting in any kind of energy into the relationship. So just kind of be very careful with that. And I have these months of the year card here, and this astral house card here. So we're going to do the May dropped out. So this could be happening this month in your house of what? Sorry about the camera and the shaking. It's just the way the little table is set up. You want to jump out like May did, or do you want me to pick you out of the deck? Okay, there we go. In your house of wealth, of money. Okay, so May and wealth. So, again, what I want to say here is don't undervalue yourself, especially when it comes to whomever you finding out you finding out whoever the secret admirer is, right? And I know that there are people who we'd give our eye tooth to be with, but are we willing to sacrifice our wants, needs, wishes, and desires in order to be with them? I hope not. So don't undervalue yourself, and don't take anything less than what you think you're worth. And if this is someone who feels that they are more important than your happiness and your dreams or desires, as hard as it will be, say bye. Bye. There are how many billions of people in this world? Trust me, this one isn't going to, this one will find someone just as conceited or into themselves as they are. So how many people are in, hold on for a second, I want to know. Okay. 8 billion as of 2022, and I'm sure it has grown. So 8 billion people in the world plus. Don't cry over that one. And don't extend a lot of your energy into convincing this person that something has to change. If they're going to change, they're going to change. If they're not, then that's just how it's going to be. So know you're divinely guided and loved, and talk soon.